Algebra II semester exam review. Number 1 says a matrix contains 60 elements. Remember that the number of rows and the number of columns are going to multiply together and tell you the number of elements. If there are 60 elements, then the number of rows must be factors of 60, and so are the number of columns. Well, 30 is a factor of 60, so it's a yes. 60 is a factor of 60. 10 is a factor of 60. 18 is not, so that is your answer. You can't have 18 rows because no matter what you multiplied 18 by, you wouldn't get 60. Number 2, determine which binomial is a factor. This is what I would do on number 2. If this is a factor, then I would test -5 in that equation and see if it gives me 0. It gave me 740, so that one's not it. I would then test -20. Okay, then I would test 24, and then I would test 5. What you're looking for there is the one that's going to give you 0 for an answer. This is the one that's going to work. Let me show you what that's going to look like. You're going to have -2 times 5 cubed plus 14 times 5 squared minus 24 times 5 plus 20, and it gives me 0. Notice that I was testing the opposite of what you see there. Number 3 says evaluate the expression. So this is 5 times A, which is -6, plus 5 times B, which is -5. So that is -30 plus -25, which is -55. Number 3. Number 4 says 4 parentheses (3 times h, which is -2 minus 6 over 1 plus h, which is -2. So in the top, you need to multiply first. It's going to be -6 minus 6. You go ahead and combine those. It's going to be -1. -6 minus 6 is -12. So this is -48 over -1. So this answer is 48. Number 5, absolute value of 4 times b, which is 2, plus absolute value of 3 minus b squared. So I would work inside my absolute value bars. It's going to be 8 minus 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus the absolute value of 4 plus the absolute value of -1, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, I messed up somewhere there. Oh, there's a plus 2b cubed. So that's plus 2 times 2 cubed plus 2 times 8. So there's plus 16. Now my answer is 21. Number 6. Simplify by combining like terms. Need to distribute. It's going to be 12y minus 9 plus 7y. So it's going to end up being 19y minus 9. 7. Solve the equation. 3y plus 20 equals 3 plus 2y. Subtract 2y from each side. Y plus 20 is equal to 3. Subtract 20. Y is -17. Number 8. It's Friday. That's a Friday bell. Number 8 says absolute value of 3x plus 5 is equal to 1. Remember that if I have the absolute value of x is equal to 7, x could really be 7 or negative 7. So for this problem, the stuff under my finger could equal 1 or it could equal negative 1. So you have two equations to solve. So subtract 5 from each side. Divide by 3. X could be negative 4/3, which is negative 1 1/3. Subtract 5. 3x could be negative 6. Divide by 3. X could be negative 2. So those are your two answers for number 8. Number 9 says 3 times the absolute value of 3x plus 4 minus 7 equals 5. It's going to be very similar to the last problem, but you need to isolate the absolute value bars. So add 7 to both sides. Divide by 3. And then set equal to 4 or negative 4. So we subtract 4 from both sides. 3x could be 0. X could be 0. Subtract 4 from both sides. 3x is negative 8. Divide by 3. X could be negative 8 over 3, which is negative 2 2/3. Number 10. Number 10 says 9x squared plus 16 equals 0. I would isolate x squared. So I'm going to subtract 16 from both sides. 9x squared equals negative 16. Divide by 9. X squared is negative 16 over 9. Now take the square root. So you're taking the square root of negative 16 and you're taking the square root of 9. So this is 4i over 3. Remember, anytime you take the square root as a method of solving an equation, you end up with a plus-minus answer. 11x squared plus 18x plus 81 equals 25. You need to solve this one. I would subtract 25 from both sides. X squared plus 18x plus 56 equals 0. Then you can either factor or you can use the quadratic formula. If you use the quadratic formula, these are your values. And the quadratic formula says negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So it would be negative 18 plus or minus the square root of 18 squared minus 4 times 1 times 56 all over 2 times 1. Under the radical, you square 18 and then you subtract 4 times 56, we get 100. So this is negative 18 plus or minus the square root of 100 over 2. The square root of 100 is 10, so this is negative 18 plus 10 over 2, negative 18 minus 10 over 2. So this would be negative 8 over 2, which is negative 4. This would be negative 28 over 2, which is negative 14. So those are my two answers for number 11. 12 says S equals 5 r squared t, and you need to solve for t. So divide both sides by 5r squared. So t equals S over 5r squared. 13 says AX plus BX plus 9 equals 7, and you're solving for X. Well, first, let's get rid of the 9. AX plus BX equals -2. Factor out an X. To get X all by itself, you need to divide by A plus B. Number 14, a rectangle is 3 times as long as it is wide. The perimeter is 60. So if you add up all the sides, you should get 60. So that's 8W equals 60. Divide by 8. And W is 7.5. If W is 7.5, then the length is 3 times that amount, which is 22.5. Number 15. Two cars leave Denver. Remember that rate times time equals distance. Two cars leave Denver at the same time and travel in opposite directions. One car is traveling 10 miles per hour faster than the other. One car is going X and the other one's going X plus 10. They are 500 miles apart in 5 hours. So each one of them traveled 5 hours. Now here's what this looks like. One went this way, one went this way. One's going faster than the other, so it's going to go a little bit further. At the end of 5 hours, their distance is 500 miles. Well, I don't know either of them's individual distance, but I'm going to multiply this together. This is 5x, and this is 5 times x plus 10. Together, that's supposed to equal 500. So 5x plus 5x plus 50, distribute there, is 500. 10x plus 50 is 500. 10x is equal to 450. Divide by 10. X is 45. So this car is going 45 and this car is going 55.